Yes, no, it's not exactly that. It's a no. It has to be a curse word. It has to be a foul word. Rabbi Ephraim Shichyeh, he wrote it in his Ach Tov L'Yisrael, chelek Beit, in the second installment, and we went over it in a couple of shurim. There is a Gemara that talks about how if somebody was given a decree to have 70 years of reward, meaning on Rosh Hashanah, Hashem decided, not only am I going to give him reward this year, I'm going to give him reward, I'm going to spoil him for 70 years. He can lose all of it by simply saying one curse word. One curse word, he can lose all of it. And not only lose all of it, he can lose all of it to such an extent that the 7 years of reward can turn into 7 years of punishment. Why? Because your mouth is the ultimate kli kodesh. It's the ultimate tool of holiness. Where this is the mouth that Hashem allows us to bless Him. This is the mouth that you're supposed to talk to Hashem, to learn His Torah, to sanctify His name non-stop. A person does not really understand how significant their mouth can be. People don't understand what the power of their mouth is and what they can do with it as far as Kedusha is concerned and as far as Tumah also. So when a person misuses the ultimate tool that Hashem gave him, it's a very, very dear punishment. That's why the Chafetz Chaim wrote the whole book, the whole series about Lashon Hara, misusing the speech that we have. One of the things that the Chafetz Chaim brings from the Gemara is that each person is given a certain amount of words in their lifetime. To such an extent that if they misuse these words, meaning they say too many words, they just like to chit-chat about baseball, basketball, football, stock market, Bitcoin, this girl's, that girl, this neighbor, that neighbor, who died, who lived, all the things that people like to chit-chat about, how much money he has, how much money he lost, what kind of dress she's wearing, what kind of dress she's not wearing, I don't like her, I hate her, look what kind of husband she has, you know, all the things that people like to talk about. So you should know, each word is like poison. What kind of poison? Poison to yourself. Poison to yourself to such an extent that a person literally is killing themselves because each time they say a word, they're shortening their own lifetime. With the exception of Divrei Torah. Divrei Torah, words of Torah, you can talk until no end. And each one of us will have to talk to no end. After we get to Shamayim, Bezrat Hashem, after 120, or after we do complete Tshuva, each person is going to have to say Divrei Torah for 184 days. Straight, no breaks. No coffee either. So a person needs to know a lot of Torah. No jokes. A person that says bad words has to say good words, has to learn Torah. When you learn, you say Divrei Torah out loud. When you, whatever you learn, you publicize that Torah. You tell other people what Torah you learned. You use that same tool that you used for bad, for good. Anything that you want to do tshuva for, you can do tshuva for, in a sense, by using the same tool to do good. If you used to waste money on casinos and on nonsense and things of that nature, now use your money to do gift tzedakah. If you used to use your brit for bad things, now use your brit to bring children to the world. Now help other people stop wasting seed. Now help other people realize how horrible it is for everything, even if you're not religious. For everybody. So the point is that you can use the same tools that Hashem gave you to do good, to do tshuva. Next.
Somebody wants to cheat the system. He loves to talk about business all the time. But he wants to just throw some real people at the end. Does that help?
Depends what Dvar Torah is. It depends how much. It's a... if he has to be a very, very clever speaker to connect all of that to his Dvar Torah. Meaning, if he's going to tell you about the deal that he wants to do, I'm going to buy this building over here. The third floor, I'm going to redo the cement. And the second floor, I'm going to redo this. And the eighth floor. And by the way, Gemara Shabbat says that you should divide your wealth into three. And one of them is real estate. I'm sorry, my friend. That's not going to really help you. That's not going to help you. You can cheat your friends. You can cheat your rabbi even. You can't cheat God. That's what Esav tried to do. Atid Yavo, the Gemara says that Esav is going to come and enter Gan Eden. He's going to enter Gan Eden, and the Malachim are going to come to him and says, I'm sorry, sir, you're not on the list. You're on the other side. He says, I'm not leaving. I like it here. It's nice. Nice smell, books here, tzaddikim, nice people. I like it here. I'm not going. And he has so much power that the Malachim couldn't even take him out. All the Malachim go to Hashem, say, Hashem, Esav doesn't want to leave. Esav doesn't want to leave. Esav says to them, he doesn't want to go. Hashem says to Esav, get out. Not allowed here. You have no share of the world to come, meaning you're on the other side, you're in Gehenom. Esav says to Hashem, Ribono shel olam, between me and you, who is a bigger tzaddik than me? Esav is asking such a question, who's a bigger tzaddik than him? Why would he say such a thing? He says, who's a bigger tzaddik than me that honored his parents better than me? Show me one Jew that you have. Show me one person you have in your nation that honored his parents better than me. When Esav would see his parents, when he would see Yitzchak, he would put special clothes on. Show me one Jew that puts special clothes on every time he sees his Abba and Ima. Sometimes we forget to even call Abba and Ima. Forget about putting special clothes on. Every time his father was, before he would finish a sentence, he would already bring him what he wanted. Oh, it's our father, Abba and Ima asked us for coffee. Like, Abba, it's over there, give me one too. It's over there, I want 2 sugars, Abba. 2 sugars. So he says, who honors Abba and Ima like me? Who gave honors? Who? It's your Torah, no? Hashem says to Esav, you can fool everyone, but you can't fool me. You pretended to honor your father, but the reality is that as soon as you found out from last week's parasha that Yaakov stole the blessing, you wanted to kill Yaakov, but you had a issue. Why? Because if you kill Yaakov, you're going to make your father upset, Yitzchak upset. So what'd you say? Any normal person would say, you know what? Okay, it's going to make Abba upset. Even though I want to kill Yaakov, I'm not going to kill him because it's going to make Abba upset. What did you say in your heart? Hashem knows your heart. What do you say in your heart? He says, oh, I can't wait till Abba dies. I can't wait till my Abba dies so I can kill Yaakov. What kind of respect is that? You can fool everybody else, but you can't fool Hashem. Hashem knows what's in your heart. So the person that wants to beat the system, yeah, he can beat everybody else. He can fool the entire community to thinking he's a tzaddik. That's what Bernie Madoff